Okay, so you want to know why your affirmations are not working. You've been doing them every day religiously. I am blank, and you're still not seeing results. In this video, we're going to go over why your affirmations are not working and what you can do to change that. If you're new here, hi, I'm Ty, and I love giving you the tools and skills that you need to secure your future and connect in your relationships so that you can stop worrying and start living. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of this life-changing content. Okay, let's grow. No, seriously though, this hairstyle is giving me Brooklyn vibes. Born and raised. Yes. Okay, so the number one reason why your affirmations are not working is because you're not getting into it. We are beings of energy. Everything is energy, and you're not resonating with the energy of the affirmation. You have to bring yourself into the energy and the space of that affirmation and thing that you want. So you know, like when we're watching TV or reading a really good book, and sometimes when that scary part happens, you jump? Or in your book, when something romantic or cute happens, you might smile. It's because your mind is literally in that place and it doesn't know the difference, and your body is literally reacting because it believes what's going on. So you want to do the same thing with your affirmations. Whatever it is, put yourself in that feeling and in that energy of feeling or being that thing. What does it look like? What does it feel like? You need to train your body and your mind to know and be used to and familiar with what that thing feels like. Because right now, if you're trying to do an affirmation to get that thing or feel that thing, chances are you don't feel that way and you don't have that thing. So your mind and your body are not even used to knowing what that feels like. So by doing this energy work, you're changing that. So for example, a common affirmation is, I am worthy. So first you need to define, what is being worthy mean to you? What does that look like in your life? What would your life look like if you already believed that you were worthy? For example, if you already believed you were worthy, you probably wouldn't be dealing with F-boys. If you already believed you were worthy, you wouldn't care about if you had pimples or stretch marks or a few extra pounds or cellulite. You would love and accept yourself fully as you are. If you really believed you were worthy, you would have the confidence and self-assurance enough to go after the things that you want because you know you got it. So step into the energy of who you would be if you really believed those things were true. If you need help with this, think about somebody that you know who already has this thing that you want or emulates this characteristic that you want. I think they're doing construction, so if you hear that, that's what it is. So for the example, I am worthy, think about somebody that you thinks that they're worthy. Maybe it's a celebrity. What are they like? How do they move? Put yourself in those shoes and make it your own, as if it were you. Stop just saying I am without feeling it in your body and in your mind that this thing is true. So the second reason why your affirmations are not working is because your mind is resisting them. A common mistake that we make when we're saying affirmations is that you're not saying them in a way that you can actually believe them. And what happens is it starts to cause resistance, and your mind is like, that's not true. Like when you say, I am a money magnet or I am a millionaire, your brain is immediately like, yeah, okay. But you in debt though. It literally happens like in the same breath. It's like as soon as it comes out, you even laugh and giggle because you just like don't believe it and you feel silly. That's your mind resisting what you're trying to put in it. Because even though you want it badly, your current reality just does not match what you're saying. And your mind knows it. And when that happens, you're actually reconfirming the opposite of what your affirmation is. So if you're saying I'm a money magnet and I'm a millionaire, and then immediately your brain is like, no, you're just reconfirming how not that thing you are. That did not make any sense. You're just reconfirming how not true that is. So what can you do about that? Well, try writing affirmations that don't bring up as much resistance for you. Using the general affirmations that are on like YouTube on repeat and stuff. I mean, they're nice and they're great, but to be honest, you have to make them more personal to you if you want them to work. Hearing them on repeat is not going to change how you feel and what you really believe inside. You have to make it true for your mind to even believe that it's possible and then start to attract it to you. So for example, using the money affirmation, if you said, I am a millionaire, if you're not, your mind is going to resist that. However, if you said something like, I have money coming to me, that's way more receptive. And your mind can't really deny that because it's true. We all have money coming to us. When? I don't know. How much? I don't know, but it's coming. So play around with your affirmations to where you can make a statement without it totally feeling bizarre. And a common misconception with affirmations is that it has to start out with I am. That's not true. Yes, those words are very powerful, but as long as you're saying positive, reaffirming statements every day to yourself, it's going to have some type of impact on you. As long as you're doing this next thing as well, which is taking action. You can't say things and think that your life is just going to change. You have to also take action. You have to walk the walk as you talk the talk. And the last thing that I want to say is something that we really all tend to do, which is how we're speaking to ourselves in those moments where we're saying our affirmations versus how we're speaking to ourselves for the rest of the day and what we're doing for the rest of the day, which is the actions that I was just talking about. So your affirmations are not gonna work if for the rest of the day you're literally saying in your mind the exact opposite of what your affirmations were saying. So going back to the I am worthy affirmation, if you say that in the morning and you're feeling good and you get yourself in the energy of it, and as the day progresses, you kind of like come out of that energy and all of a sudden you make a mistake at work, or I don't know, you feel like low about yourself for some reason and you say something like, oh, I can't believe I messed up, I'm such an idiot. Like, that's the direct opposite of feeling worthy. And so we have to pay attention to the self-talk that we are having throughout the day, because it can definitely negatively affect those affirmations that you did. Doing something for 5 or 10 minutes in the morning or whenever you do them versus how you're talking to yourself and handling yourself for like the rest of the day is not going to compare. It's not going to add up. So I guess what I'm really trying to say is that affirmations are not something that you have to say just once a day. Affirmations are affirming. They're something that you can continuously say to yourself all day. And when you feel yourself putting yourself down or coming out of that energy, try and find an affirmation that brings you back into the space that you want to be in. And as you're going through the day, try and take actions that would align with this affirmation that you're speaking about. If you want to see more on affirmations, or if you want me to do a video on how to stop negative self-talk, then go ahead and leave a comment below and let me know. I will gladly do that. That wraps up this video. I hope that you found something in it helpful and useful. I hope that you can take some of the advice that I gave you and start rewriting your affirmations or putting some of these practical tips to use so that you can really start benefiting from saying your affirmations. I know how frustrating it can be to do something constantly and feel like you're not seeing results. And when that happens, we just have to adjust. So good luck, and I'll see you next week. Till next time, be well. Bye.